After unboxing, you can place all the components at the right place. Center speaker on the center side of the wall, left speaker on the left side of the wall, woofer available places you can choose, right speaker on the right side of the wall, and the right surround just behind your ear placement on the wall, and the left surround just behind your ear placement on the wall, left side of the wall. So here is how I have placed all the components.
Hello friends, in my last video we have seen unpacking of Sony IV300. So now I'm going to tell you about some hidden truths about settings, okay, which usually you will not get any manuals, and I've not seen such video when I was trying to buy, okay. So might be this video will help you to choose, and if you have already bought this, it will help you how to do some settings while listening some traditional music or 5.1 Dolby effect. So let's start now. So as per the instructions, you will connect the deck with all the inputs and output, okay, and once you have connected this to your TV, it will help you because through the remote control, if you will connect your HDMI cable to TV output, it will show the display like this, okay. So it's easy to navigate all the settings. You are getting settings in very limited manner on the deck, okay, because it's having single row display. It's a quite a digital type, then you will not find all the things which you require. So if you are connected through your TV through HDMI, you will get this screen for settings. So once you have connected all the setup and you have placed all the speakers at the place, I have shown you in my video, okay, how I placed. It depends on you how you are going to place. Might be if you're going to build a new house, you will get internal wiring and it will look very good. But right now, whatever I have just connected, and I follow some steps to maintain the distance between each speakers. So once you are connected with the power and you have connected all the speaker through the wire, now time to do some settings. So I will start with, okay, let's start with screen setting. So screen setting, if your TV support all the type of ratio 16:9, 4:9, so better to have a 16:9. It will give you a full picture on the full screen. And screen format, full or normal, let it be a full. Now output video resolution. Why this is important? Because if you want to play some video through your device, this IV300, this settings help a lot, okay. So it depends what type of your TV support is, okay. You can check if your TV supporting 1080p, 1080i, or it's a old version TV which only supporting 720p. Accordingly, you can select. So my TV supports 1080p, so I have selected 1080p. So this finished. Now USB 24 output, I have put in it at auto. For if your TV support 4K output, you can point out to auto 1. Okay, so auto 1 is nothing but the which HDMI you are using, that it will define you. So auto 1 by default it will find out if you have 4K output. This I have not done anything. I have put in at auto, so might be required some more depth knowledge of graphical interface, RGB and YCBCR. These all are different type of color combination, which might some those who are doing graphical enhancement, they must be knowing. So for us user who want to just listen and enjoy the movie, just put it on auto. HDMI decolor, this need to be also in auto mode, okay, and it will find out the best possible outputs. SBM is on because it will self-define. Okay, this machine is very good actually. It has some good algorithm to define its output and input. So if you put on, it will give the best output to the HDMI. Now this is a pause mode. This is also auto. So now on the remote screen you are having a return button, so you can press return button and you can go back to this screen. So even though if you are not finding this, just put home button, you will find again this screen. So I have gone through screen setting, then let's do audio setting. So if you see audio setting, audio DRC, it's on. There's different sound effect which this machine is going to provide you. So you can put auto on, whatever you want. Attenuation setting, audio, this will control the output level. Okay, sometimes you suddenly feel, okay, some formats are giving high sound, some are low. So if you put this on, the machine will control the outputs. Suddenly you will not get the high pitch sound. Okay, so this need to be on, it's depend on you. So and audio output. So audio output why it's important. So when I have connected this TV, so and my output is also this home theater. So if I'll put both speaker and HDMI, what will happen when I'm playing some video or audio, the TV speaker also start giving the sound. Okay, so sometimes it will not look good. So better to have speaker. Speaker is nothing, your home theater speaker. Speaker plus HDMI means home theater speaker plus your TV speaker. Only HDMI means if you want the output sound to be only in the TV or whatever the output you are going to give to HDMI. So I have put it on speaker. So now the major portion, the sound effect. This requires a lot of time. Okay, so you are going to navigate this portion very frequently because it depends what type of sound you are going to play. So on the whole you see sound fill on. Okay, by default you can put sound fill on. So here you can play all the default audios. So let me start with sound fill on, and we will come to Dolby Pro Logic. Okay, Dolby Pro Logic, it's required when you are having such a sound which are giving the support of Dolby Pro. Otherwise this machine will self define the Dolby Pro Logic. Okay, sometimes you will not find exact effect if you are having 2.1 channel sound and we are putting in Dolby Pro Logic. So better to go for sound fill on. Now the DTS Neo 6, this is a different type of settings. If you are your sound inputs outputs are DTS supported, so you can go for DTS Cinema, DTS Music. You only want to listen only 2 channel studio, then go for this, the last one. So now I will start giving sound fill on, then we will see how these things are. Before that, let's then do the important thing, speaker settings. Speaker settings, if you will click, you will find this screen. In this screen, first you need to define what type of format or standard you are going to follow in your room. Okay, if your room is having plenty of spaces, you can put your speaker in this way, like the front speakers are in this way, left, right and center speaker, if you see, it's placed in this way. And woofer, okay, depends on you where you are going to place. So I have shown you my video, I have put in a woofer in front itself, and the surround need to be a back. Okay, so back is where you are sitting. If you see, you have seen some graphical representation of couch, single couch, and where you are sitting, at least parallel to your ear or back to your ear. Okay, not the front. So surround need to be there. So now, or if you are finding you don't have any space or you are just going to start, so you can change the standard. Okay, and let me go. If you want to put all speakers in the front, then you can choose this setting. So machine will be define algorithm in such a way that you will find exact effect with all front. But the best possible output and all the effect, it should be a standard in this way. So now this was a setup of speakers, how it need to be there. Now if you have put this speaker in this way, now we will go, just press OK button. Now you will find different type of speakers. So sometimes we require to have a center speaker which will give you exact the dialogues and all. Some sound effect not required, the center speakers you can put off or on. Okay, so by default it need to be on. Now the distance. So the distance is nothing but the seating arrangement which you have shown in the graphical, how exact distance your speakers are. You can give some probable value. It's not you can go and just measure it, but it will give you a good. So front, where you are sitting, how much distance the front speaker is having, front right, front left, center, surround speaker distance from you, okay, subwoofer distance from you. So these all settings, what you do, it will give exact right kind of effect. Okay, so you can put it at default also, but giving right placement of the distance will give the exact accurate effect. So now we will go back. The label. So label is very important, okay, because if you will select default, it will give you all the labels. So most of the time you will see the sounds are coming from front only, the center speaker and left and right front speakers. Okay, so and very low sound from the surround speaker. So in that way, if you really want the exact effect, so put some label low for the front, like I will show you the front left. If you see, right now I have given minus 2.0 dB. So if you will start increasing this, let's see, the level of front speaker is increasing. So what will happen? Mostly time the high pitch sound will come from front, and you will not able to listen exactly the effect from the surround speakers. Okay, so let it be something in minus. Okay, some low. Still it will have a high sound, but it depends how you are going to listen the music, and day to day, once you will find okay it's not good, you can adjust accordingly. So like right now I have started with 20. Same ways, the center speakers give very high sound, so put it low so that it will not overcome with the surround sound system. And surround I have given high because they are having very kind of limited kind of sound effect, okay, like which are very low in pitch. So put it high so that it will give you, you can identify those sound if putting in the high. Subwoofer low, depend how you are going to place in the room, how you want this bass effect. Okay, so right now I put in 1.5 dB, so you can adjust accordingly. Now go back. Now test tone. So test tone is nothing but you can listen your speakers, okay, whether they are connected right or not, they are working or not. So right now it's in off mode. So let's put in on mode. So if you put, so what exactly happened, I have tested all my speaker connected and they are working, and the level of sound which we have adjusted, you can feel okay whether it's better or not. So I have listened all the sound effect from front, center, woofer and sound speaker. So this will help you about your connection. Now go back to return. Again return. So I will come to main screen now. So we have gone through speaker settings, sound effect, audio output, what else? So this all about the audio settings. Now go back one more time back. So we are done with the audio setting. Now system settings. OS language, which language you want to put, default English I have given. Different HDMI setting. Okay, so control for HDMI off, audio return channel is so control for HDMI on. So if you want to control HDMI through this, then it will you need to put on audio return channels. If you have different channels as an input, I have not given anything here, so it's a disable for me. Now NFC, if you have some device which, okay, so this IV300 is having feature of NFC. So nearby device, if you have a NFC enabled device, you can directly play music or video with NFC function. If your device, smartphones is supporting NFC. So I have put it off. You can put it on and you can connect directly with NFC. So if you have an NFC enabled device, better to use NFC instead of Bluetooth. Quick start mode is on. Auto standby on, auto display on, screensaver on, and this is your device name, HT IV300. System information, here you can see the LAN, WAG, MAC addresses. Software license information. So now I will go back. External input setting, input skip setting. This will help you, okay. Otherwise, it will every time it will check all the possible input, okay. So, like I have not connected directly a TV wire, okay. So I can put a skip. I have not given a coaxial skip. I am using screen mirroring. I'm using Bluetooth. I'm using audio and HDMI. So I put it don't skip so that when system will start, it will check all the connection and it will establish all the connection. So since TV and coaxial is not there in my system, so do not require to check even. So it will save some seconds. So Bluetooth audio on, Bluetooth power setting on. What else? Network setting. So network setting, if you are connected with the broadband, and better to connect, you can connect with your broadband services here. This is required for your screen mirroring because your devices which you are connected. So you can connect your Wi-Fi network and resetting all the factory reset. So this were all the settings which are required. Now I'm putting again the home button. Okay, I'm on home only. So let's go back. So all the settings and the setup part is done. Software update, if you have latest software available somewhere as a file, you can select those files, put here. So you need to give the USB file location, and you will find okay how exactly software update in the manual. So this is the things. Now go back to the different functionality. This is the USB device. If you want to check the four pictures which you have saved in USB, you can select USB device. I have not given any kind of picture here. It's all music, so let me check if anything is there which can be. Oh, solid there something. So I will click. Oh, it was very small thumbnail. That's why you are seeing and this distorted picture. So if you put in something, you can see as a picture. So this was a part of photo. Then music. So music, select music, USB device, and let me play something. So music, okay. So if you remember, I have put in audio setting as a sound fill. Just play a song. Now on the remote sound fill, you can change. Just press the sound fill. You will get the current one. Current one is a clear audio, so it will give the more vocal and the music will be low. So current setting is the clear audio where you will listen more vocal than the music. Okay, and next setting now we will put movie. So if you want some movie effect, you can select movie. So movie is not required for your music play. then again press, you will have a music setting. So it will say, give you some good feel about the music, different settings. Then digital music. If you don't know anything, you just put default digital music. The IV300 logic and software will decide how to distribute different sound system to different speakers, surround and all. Then game mode, night mode. Night mode will be if you are watching movie at night, I don't want to bass effect and all, so it will reduce some effect which will not disturb the surroundings, and it will give you all the music with low pitch which you will only listen. Then again clear. So these are settings were in sound fill. So now if you know that your songs or movies files are supporting 5.1, then only you go back, click on home, go back on audio settings, audio output, no sound effect, then you select Dolby Pro Logic. Okay, if you have sound which is only 2.0, don't go for Dolby Pro Logic, it will not give you good effect. Always then go for sound fill on, and you can select digital music. So Dolby Pro Logic only, even you have downloaded some video files which is having, you can find in the video files what type of channel supporting 5.1, 7.2 or something. If only supporting 2.1, go for the sound fill. This is the main thing. And while listening to the music, you can select and you can check. Now this was a FM mode. You just need to do the FM tuning, and you can store all the channels. And this is for the video. Same, I have stored some video files. So now you see this Alpha movie is having 5.1. So I will go further Dolby Pro Logic in this case. If you see this Dolby Digital 5.1 channel, this will really give me the good effect. So what I will do, I will go back to the home, audio setting, sound effect, already Dolby Pro Logic, again press home, come back to video, select again, it will start from where I left last. So let me forward some. I'm not sure, since I'm recording through the camera, all the effect will come, but still I'm able to see. Okay, I'm able to see, and I will be able to hear each and every sound in different speakers. So this was the video play. Now again home. The next is the inputs. Okay, so what type of input you want to play? So input, you can there are two input port behind the device. Two HDMI you can put as an input. So those, if you want to select, you can select here. Then if you want to do screen mirroring, select screen mirroring here, and in your smartphone go for wireless display, and there you will find IV300. Just select, you are able to see everything which is in your smartphone on your TV. Bluetooth, if you want to play something from Bluetooth, you can select this as the input. So friends, this was all the settings, and do let me know if you want anything else about this device, and write in comment box. I will definitely come back with the answer. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned.